The Olympics had a opening ceremony the other day, and a lot of people have been talking about it. I wanted to share a little something that I wrote on Twitter, and this is me offering my perspective as someone who has served specifically in the music, entertainment, television production aspect. I dedicated more than 10 years of my life, and I really feel like maybe I have a little bit I can contribute. So, the way I see this is that the Olympics are supposed to be about the best of the best and appreciating what the best looks like from different countries. The opening ceremony was not inclusive, it was divisive, filled with in your face programming. What about it was family friendly? When I think back about being a kid and tuning into the Olympics, it was about a family like event, watching it with your friends, with your loved ones. Everybody was excited. That means, for the most part, that what you saw visually was benign, innocent, or celebrating a sport. We're there to celebrate athletes. And once again, this all got upstaged by this opening ceremony. Was it worth it? You've pissed off a lot of people. I mean, people are tired of being mocked. God's people are being tired of being mocked. Leave us alone. Leave us alone. Um, for the record, I do feel like this was a mocking of God and Christianity, and I would have been cool with another kind of performance, even if the same people that performed something different. I don't understand why children were a part or need to be a part, or for the record, why children and drag queens are even a thing. I don't get that. I don't get that. We need to really explore that. That's a slightly different conversation. Why can't we celebrate in more wholesome ways? That's my main question here. If anyone really believes this aspect of the opening ceremony was not programming, you're mistaken. More than that, it was a symbolic attack on God's people. Remember, entertainment is to entrap you. The more you see something, the more we are conditioned to accept it. And sometimes we don't realize that when we're looking and watching, we're entrained, we're wrapped up in something that we're watching, that we're experiencing with our eyes, we're feeling the music. We may not be really thinking. Temporarily, our minds are hijacked. So, yeah, I do definitely see this as something that's yet another attack on God's people. This entertainment approach is not working. Folks are tired, very tired. Everywhere you tune in, you can't even just appreciate and dumb down and just try to enjoy something without there being a almost like a woke messaging associated or penetrating the screen, or somebody who is really not qualified to be sharing politics, talking to you about politics. It's just too exhausting already. Luckily, there are many options where you can tune away from this and tune up to a higher frequency where love is a part of it. So that's the other part here. God is watching. Um, God's people, how are you going to respond? And I didn't just say Christians, I said God's people. How are you going to respond to this? Do we just keep turning cheeks? God is watching. Thank you for listening. This is Ralph Cafecito Break.